What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, we finished off the last of our social links that we can do. We have fully maxed out every single one of our social links, but there's still quite a few things that we still need to do. For one, we still need to get everyone's third tier personas, and we're still missing 3 of them. So we're gonna need to have to work on those at some point. In this episode, since we can't really do a whole lot like we could in theory work on Yosuke's, we are going to go ahead and just focus on getting done with the quests that we need to accomplish. So I'm going to go ahead and head on into the TV world, and we are just going to go and try to accomplish these.
Good morning.
Morning? We say it's after school.
Let's go.
Okay, so the main thing that we are covering today is getting done with the 2 quests. So we do still need to head on over to Heaven to get the old ore, and then we'll need to head on into Magatsu Inaba, or I guess Magatsu Mandala more specifically, to get the golden chains. So we're going to go ahead and do all that, and while we're at it, we can also try to show off all of the different special skills that we've unlocked for the party members that have their 3rd tier personas. In the meantime, though, I'm going to switch up my costumes. Alright, I think this should work for now. So let's go ahead and see if we can try to find this item.
Nice! There's an enemy weak to win.
Well, I guess we can also try to show off our other things first.
It's
Not really a whole lot we can do with the Jotuns. So I'm just going ahead and use Garudine on the sword.
Enemy down. Nice.
And then smack it.
3 enemies
Okay,
left.
so
You can win
for
this.
Chie, we have Dragon Hustle. So let's go ahead and show that off.
Don't miss this heavenly glory.
So that's that effect, and you can see just how much SP that drained. That used up like 2/3 of Chie's SP. It's a lot. It's why I didn't really want to use up Heat Riser, but you know what, that's all that we could really do for the time being. And then the Shield of Justice.
Justice is with me.
Which also uses up a crap ton of SP. But then we also have Burning Petals, which honestly doesn't use all that much and is honestly just really freaking good.
Turn to scarlet. Yukiko-senpai
So that
beats
is
the
the
enemy in
interesting with
style.
them, is that they do have cutouts for them. And I think they might have a few different lines that they can use.
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard
So
now.
it is interesting, and we might be able to hear the other lines if we're lucky. But I mean, we can try to hear Yukiko's. Yeah, so I mean, Yukiko's we're definitely going to be hearing quite often just because Burning Petals is just really good.
Last one. Go for it.
So,
Yes, we won.
ooh,
Congrats,
I've
guys.
never seen that animation before. Huh, I was expecting that. Just from the regular midwinter outfit? Neat. Okay, well we have those. We've got one more thing to get, and I also probably should switch out my gear so that way I'm getting extra experience. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you guys when I find the enemy we need to kill. Oh, an interesting point of fact, we still have the animal slippers. Does that mean we still have... Yeah! Huh! So we didn't actually give those to Kashiwagi. We just showed them to her. Weird, but okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, that looks like it hurt.
There it
Oh,
is.
that's not good. Darkness
Revelation
won't work.
Pesk.
It's so puny. Use electricity.
Not really
on
all
it.
that powerful. We just need to use electricity on it and wind on the giants. Wouldn't be that big of a deal to take care of.
Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
Let's go ahead and knock them down.
Enemy down.
I'm here!
What is with my backup party? They've been the only ones to do follow-up attacks so far.
Enemy down.
Yo, you're turning me down?
Kind of. I mean, I guess if Kanji gets into the party, I can finally show off one of the girls' follow-up attacks.
It's quite tenacious.
Well, I guess we can show this now with their upgraded personas.
This is it.
Doesn't really change much of anything. But it is always neat kind of seeing the different personas themselves.
Darkness.
It doesn't really matter too
Come on,
much.
this fight's not over. Enemy
Oh, well, we got rid of one of them.
The spirit, Chie-senpai.
Alright, and there we go. Very easy. And, oh boy. Want the experience. Yeah, we'll just go with the Fool. Well... I'm going to be getting out of here anyway, so that's fine. I can lose my sweep bonus. That's fine, not that big of a deal. And there it is, our old ore. So now we can get the heck out of here. So let's go ahead, let's use Go Home. And what stinks is that I did see the Fox. Fox does not like today. Today is not exactly a great day for healing with the Fox. But that's fine, we don't really need to be here for that long. All we need to do is get another golden chain, and honestly, kind of spending a bit of time in World 6 isn't going to be a bad thing anyway, just to try to get a little bit more grinding out. Honestly, if I can hit level 75, I think we would be fine. So just trying to grind off these guys while I have the extra experience, I don't think that'll be a bad thing. So I'll just go ahead, focus on that, and I'll see you guys if anything interesting happens.
Gained a level.
Hey, Naruto leveled up. That was fast. Hey.
I leveled up.
And there are the other two levels. Ooh, and Rizzy too.
Dragon's Fury.
That was from an 8-coin card with 2 gold hands.
You leveled up.
Hell yeah.
My skills have been honed.
Okay, Naruto finally gets Vorpal Blade, which is nice, but not anything I need in her kit. Yep, and there's Megadoilon.
I leveled up.
One more level and I get
Got you
Aginyastra.
stronger?
And Salvation. Ooh. Finally. Trumpeter finally gets Debilitate. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Cool Breeze. It's been a pretty good kind of supplementary skill, but Debilitate is just too good. Ooh, and Heat Riser. That I'm not sure what exactly to get rid of for that. That's going to be interesting.
Alright, Senpai.
Alright, so... Honestly, if I can get the girls up to 74 so I can get Aginyastra and Salvation, I think I'll be fine with calling it a day after that. I was so tempted to get that 5 wand. But you can't say no to an emperor. Okay, so now the big question, what do I want to get rid of for Heat Rise? I guess I really don't want to get rid of one of my just nullifications. But Trumpeter is basically like my version of Naoto, and everything else is just so good. Like, this is literally just Naoto's setup, except adding Debilitate instead of Invigorate 3. So yeah, just get rid of Absorb Fire. This is a really good setup.
Yes, I leveled up.
And Risei leveled up too, because why not?
My skills have been honed.
Well, almost there.
I leveled up.
And there we go. Aginyastra. Absolutely worth it.
Have I gotten a little
And
stronger?
Salvation. The best healing move in the entire game. So we can get rid of Mediarahan and Fire Amp, so we can make her attacks even more powerful. Be in 2 levels, but still. Alright, with that, I think we are good. Let's go ahead and use a go home to get out of here. Now, I did say that I wanted to get the thing with Kanji. So we'll go ahead, we'll replace Naoto, and we'll just go ahead and just go into Makatsu Inaba, since we can easily just get out from there. And we can just go ahead and show off Kanji's new skill here. I was about to say, where's the shadow?
Oh, be careful.
Oh, I never
That's
changed
no
his
good on
outfit.
this one.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, I'd like to show off Aginyastra, but let's maybe not kill them immediately.
That's the spirit, Chie-senpai. I can't defeat it. That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Okay, so
Keep it up.
Kanji's is the man's way. May inflict down or dizzy. Only 30 SP, so it's not really that much of a risk.
This is how a man does it.
Last
Alright,
one.
come on,
Go
Kanji,
for it.
you can do it. I believe in you.
Better not fall for me.
There we go.
Now's our chance for a beatdown. Have at it.
It's showtime.
Okay, so that's what that does. No damage, not too much of an SP loss, which is honestly not too bad, considering that it's Kanji. I mean, I forgot he had the Guardian. So, not too bad. Obviously, you can probably find some better moves for damage, but honestly, just for a chance to knock down an enemy, it's honestly not too bad of a deal that you're getting. And not too much of an SP loss either. Certainly a lot less than what you're spending for cheating. But at the very least, we are done. So, excuse me. So, I'm going to go ahead and register my personas, and we can continue onward. And you know, while I'm thinking about it, let's maybe make a brand new persona. Not a Tropos, we'll need a Tropos for it. So we're fusing away Jin, Jatayu, and Mother Harlot in order to fuse a Tropos. Okay, so I definitely want Resist Physical, Regenerate 2, Invigorate 2, and that's gonna be it. Honestly, yeah, I think probably that would be fine. Really, it's just the resist physical that I really want to keep. Oh, come off it! Our first fusion accident! And it's Shikioji. Ah! I needed the Tropos specifically because I wanted to make Norn! Ah! And I didn't save beforehand because I didn't think that I'd get a fusion accident. Oh, God. Yay, cool. He gets extra experience. Not that that's what I really needed. Oh, man, I really wanted that resist physical on Norn. Okay, well, maybe I can fuse Shikioji into one of the other Morai. Oh, actually, do I get... I get null physical instead! Ooh, this may end up working better than I would have wanted. Okay, get rid of resist physical for null physical. Oh man, he keeps on going. Okay, I need to infuse one of the 3 Morai with this. But this might end up working better than I initially thought, despite the setback. Okay, let's maybe try this again. So we are fusing away Borong, Satan Taisei, and Shikioji in order to try to fuse Atropos. Please, for the love of God, let it not be another fusion accident. Okay, null physical, null fire. We'll go with Invigorate 2. Cool Breeze honestly wouldn't be too bad. But I think... Actually, the passive SP recovery I don't think is going to be super great. So I think instead I'll go with Matarunda and Masuku Kaja. That way I have some options. Okay, good, we get a Tropos this time. Okay, perfect. And we get some extra experience, which is also a bonus. Okay, so she does get Mind Charge. Magaludyne, which is also nice. Evade Fire, which I don't need because I have Null Fire, which is honestly really good for a Tropos by herself. And Wind Amp. Ooh, perfect. That's just a straight up upgrade to Wind Boost. And more experience, because why the heck not? A lot more experience, because why the heck not? Okay, this might actually just be the perfect opportunity to fuse Norn. I didn't realize I'd get that much of an extra XP boost. So this is gonna be really nice. So we are fusing away Atropos, Lachesis, and Clotho in order to fuse Norn. Okay, I've got a lot of good skills. I definitely want Null Physical and Null Fire. Although, unfortunately, Norn is weak to electricity, and I don't have anything specific for that. The other skills might... Norn is definitely going to be a lot more of a wind-based. So I'm gonna go with Mind Charge and... You know what? I think Masuku Kaja. I've got the auto Masuku Kaja coming up, so that's going to be really good to start, but it'll be good to be able to keep that up. There's not too many personas that I haven't fused. So, it's nice to be able to just wrap up the compendium. Endurance, though, kind of needs work. But whatever, we get Auto Masuku Kaja, we get Invigorate 3 anyway. Which I I'm kind of good with this setup, unless there's something that's just a straight up upgrade, like Pantare. Pantare would be really nice. I'm not sure if that's in this game. Ooh, Wind Amp. That, You know what? Diarahan. I've got plenty of other healing, and especially single target healing. I think I'm good. Insta-heal? Okay. That's not necessarily bad. But I think I like everything else. And Debilitate. No Pantare. But she does get Debilitate. Okay, so that gives me 2 personas that have the potential for Debilitate. What do I want to get rid of for that? Because honestly, that is really good. Tempted to get rid of Masaku Kaja, but I'd like to have a persona that can kind of keep up certain buffs. Especially for the whole party. Tempted just to get rid of Garudine and just stick with Magarudine. I know that's a bit of an SP loss, especially if... Well, I'm only going against a single target, but honestly, I think I'm good with that. Debilitate is going to be a bit more helpful than just a single target, and even with a minor loss in SP, I've got plenty of SP recovery. So we'll go with that. I think this is a really good Norn. My curiosity's sake, no, there's no other fusions that I haven't already made. And is there anything I can make at my level? One more, and I can get Yoshitsune. It's good to keep in mind. And Mahakala is in 4 levels. Kind of within reach, but not quite. Alright, and I decided to go back quickly to grab Arahabaki. Why Arahabaki specifically? Because it has Dekaja. And I've been very much lacking a persona that has Dekaja. I also kind of decided to be a little bit higher level simply because Norn is level 79. So, because Arahabaki was just a persona that I fused before, I figured that I would have been at a level to just make Arahabaki regularly. So, no real issues there on my front, and this is ultimately where we're at right now. A little lower level than I would have liked by 1, but ultimately we are still looking pretty good. I'm honestly not too far from level 75 if I really wanted to push myself to get Yoshitsune. But honestly, not that big of a deal. We do, however, have our items that we needed. So we should have ourselves the golden chains. Yep, we've honestly got a lot more. We have 6 of them total. And of course, we have ourselves the old ore. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save my progress before something stupid happens. And I have been at this for a while. Granted, I have cut out the majority of the training session. But we are going to go ahead and call it. At the very least, call it for the TV world. I think we might be able to squeeze in just 1 activity, just to get through the 29th. But then after that, I think I'm probably good to call it a day. This may just end up being a lot shorter of an episode. But I think I'll also be able to show off something else, too, to kind of make up for it. And this is why. So, remember when I said that Nanako needing to have help with her homework with kanji wasn't just flavor text? Yeah, this is it. So we do have the option of helping Nanako out with making up with her homework, and this will take up 3 of our evening slots. It will take up on the 28th, the 29th, and the 4th. For some reason, it also just pushes ahead for the next weekend. Not entirely sure why. So, I am going to show this off. In fact, I'll go ahead and just accept it now. But then afterwards, I'm going to just reload the save and actually do what I want to do anyway. Because not doing this is going to really... I think we would still be able to finish reading all the books, but it'll be close. I don't think we'll have any extra time if we do this, and I really don't want to have that close of trying to finish off everything when I don't necessarily need to. So, again, we'll show off helping Nanako here, but I am going to reload the save. So, we'll do it here, we'll show off those 3 events, and then I'm reloading.
Thank you.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
Welcome home. Yay!
I mean, you're not wrong, but specifically wording it like that's kind of a scary example for someone of Nanako's age.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's just hiding in plain sight. It's as simple of an explanation as that. You don't need to go into evidence and crime scenes. But hey, if you needed extra points, for whatever reason, that's one way to do it. Alright, and with this, we're just gonna skip ahead to show off the other scenes. Well, don't just give her the answer.
Oh.
Dojima! You're not gonna help Nanako if you solve her homework for her. You gotta let her solve the answers herself.
Sorry.
I mean, I know he's just helping. And it's honestly nice to have Dojima around. But yeah, you're not gonna learn if you're just told all the answers. You're not gonna learn anything that way. Alright, so there's one more learning session. And it's the next weekend, so I've got a bit of skipping to do. And now that we fast forward, here is the last of Nanako's homework.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually thinking the same thing.
Thank you.
Alright, and that's Nanako caught up on her homework. So yeah, just a lot of free points for Nanako and Dojima. Which we're probably going to undo. So now that we're back on the 28th, we can go ahead and say no to Nanako.
Well,
I'm sorry, Nanako. Night. Does make you feel bad, but I mean, 3 nights is 3 nights. And especially with how strict our schedule is, yeah, we kind of need as much time as we can get. I mean, it kind of makes you feel bad, but I mean, we really do need to make sure that we manage our time better. I mean, admittedly, because we went into the TV world, we're realistically only losing 2 things. because we can't do anything after entering the TV world, which kind of sucks. But still. Alright, so now it's Sunday. So first things first, let's go ahead and see what's on Tanaka's program. Not gonna have too many more options to see Tanaka. So what's on his program today? The Wizard's Mark. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. What's the other thing? A Masada Stone. And a Kaio Stone. Kaio Stone, I think, would be good if I wanted to get anyone else for their alternate weapon. Which, honestly, I should probably change off the XP boosting stuff for now. I'm sure it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? We'll get the Wizard's Mark. That is super pricey, but I kind of want to see what it does, because I don't think we have the Wizard's Mark. If we did, then I'm going to look like a fool. Okay, thankfully we do not have the Wizard's Mark. I mean, I assume that that would just give me quite a lot of magic. Whether or not it would be as powerful as what I already have on Naoto is another question entirely. But at the very least, we can go ahead and check that just to see if it's any good. Okay, nothing really good there for Seed Lady. But for today, we are going to head on over to the shopping district, and we are going to spend our time... Where's Rise? Why is Rise not here? Do I actually need her to talk to me at school to trigger the third tier persona thing? Ah, crap. Okay, well, that stinks. That doesn't mean that we're SOL, though. All we need to do is just spend time with Yosuke or Teddy. If one of those two are available, which Yosuke is, okay, we can still manage to do something. Not what I actually wanted to do, but you know what? Let's go ahead and spend our time with Yosuke.
All right.
It's been a while since I last talked to you one-on-one like this. It's been pretty busy in the department I work in. I'm still doing that consultation thing, too.
Yeah, I can see that you've been busy.
I caused you some trouble, too, with that message, Junes.
Don't worry about it, Yosuke. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Really? That's good to know.
I mean, I'm wondering if he's talking about the girls that were talking smack about Saki, or if he's talking about the whole sword incident. I'm just going to assume it's the girls.
Back then, I was constantly irritated, wondering why that stuff was happening to me. I was overworked just because I was the store manager's son, and on top of that, tons of people took me for granted. I thought no one was thinking about me. But that's not how I feel now. I took a roundabout way realizing this, but one constant in my life is that people rely on me. I thought before that I was shameless for being like that, but I just don't mind it. When I'm doing things for other people, it helps me try harder. When Nanako-chan was kidnapped, didn't you think I was surprisingly on top of things?
Everyone was determined, but I did notice a little something extra coming from you, Yosuke.
Now that you say it like that, I feel pretty lame.
Oh, come on. Don't be sheepish on me now.
In any case, I tried pretty hard at the time. Of course, I was serious about wanting to save Nanako-chan and solve the case. But mainly, it was because I thought you were going through some tough times.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
When we were debating dropping Namatame into the TV, I was just seeing red. I was so overwhelmed with hate and wanting to blame everything on him that I stopped thinking for myself. I think the same could be said about what happened to Junes. People just think about their own interests. But if I ignore them and say it's none of my business, I won't get anywhere. I'll forget what's important, and I won't be able to be proud of myself. I won't be able to say I did my best. I want to keep pushing myself like that. I want the people I care about to be happy.
Yosuke, you already have people that are happy. Yosuke's heart, having developed over this difficult year, attains greater power. Yosuke's persona has been reborn again. Susanoo has transfigured into Takehaya Susanoo. And, as the special ability, Yosuke gets Youthful Wind. So what does Youthful Wind do? For some reason, the game just really wants to make Yosuke a healer. So it's essentially a combination of Medirama and Masukukaja. So it's nice, I guess. I mean, it does play into Yosuke really buffing up evasion. That's kind of one of Yosuke's big thing, is evasion. So it helps out a lot for that. Plus its pseudo capabilities when it comes to healing. I'm not sure why the game really wants to make Yosuke a healer. He really doesn't need to be. But at the very least, we can show that off the next time we're in the TV world. Whenever it's convenient. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of regular Sukukaja. No sense needing it when I have basically an improved Masukukaja.
New power? Is this for real? There's a lot I'm grateful for from this past year, but the biggest thing? I think it was that I met you. If you ever lose your way, I'll go knock some sense into you. It won't matter if you're at the ends of the earth or in somewhere dark and bleak. That's what partners are for, right?
Damn straight. I'll be counting on you, partner.
You're back.
Hey, Dojima. And with that, we are calling it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play, Persona 4 Golden. The final week is upon us. We only have about 7-ish days left at this point in order to get done with everything else that we need. Thankfully, though, all we really need to do is just turn in the couple of quests that we have and then spend some time with Teddy and Rise. And after that, we're good. So we'll be able to try to show off maybe a few extra things that we just didn't really have time for. And just do our best trying to manage everything from there. Show off a few extra things events that we could do. Try to finish reading all the books. Maybe try to see a nighttime event if at all possible. But overall, we might be good to actually get 2 exams next time. Probably not actually do the exams, but I think we might be able to get through a whole week. There's not really a whole lot left besides those 2 things, so we'll see. Until next time, everyone, take care.